Dwight Grant to death and hiding his body. The final suspect in the brutal killing of a Miramar teenager pleaded guilty to murder today. A judge sentenced Andre Clements to 40 years in prison for stabbing 18-year-old Dwight Grant to death and hiding his body. NBC6's Marissa Bagg is live outside the courthouse. And Marissa, even the judge got emotional during the hearing.
That's right, Jackie, and you expect tears in this kind of hearing, especially for how heavy and sad and brutal this particular crime was, but you don't expect tears to come from the judge. We certainly saw that today. It was clear that he was moved by the fact that this 18-year-old young man was killed by his peers, other teenagers.
I miss my son dearly.
Madeline Emile sobbed, talking about her only son, Dwight DJ Grant, who was brutally murdered by classmates almost 4 years ago.
I would never walk my son down there. He would never come and say anything to me because he's not here, but he's resting in power. And all the good things that my son did. Yes, the memories will always be with me.
Andre Clements was sentenced to 40 years in prison for stabbing Grant to death outside of Grant's apartment home in Miramar. Two others, Christy Parisian and Jaslyn Smith, pleaded guilty to the crime last year and are serving 25-year sentences. Police say the trio lured Grant out of his home that day with plans to kill him because Grant dated Clements' ex-girlfriend. They stabbed him to death and then hid his body in the bushes. The judge said even he was haunted by this case. He got emotional moments before the sentencing and had to walk out of court.
Couldn't sleep last night. Thinking about this case. How the hell could this happen?
Tevin Brighton grew up with Grant. He shares the anger and frustration over the brutal way his friend was taken.
I was going to work and I just kept having breakdowns. I was just crying, like frustrated. Because like, why? You know, even hearing everything, just like, why?
In court, Clements apologized to the family, saying he would give his life to bring Grant back if he could. His own mother cried the entire time.
They're just words, and they do nothing to soothe the heart of me or anybody who lost DJ.